Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Doomed, and in this video we're going to look at the second solo victory cash cup and how I qualify for finals. If you like the content, leave a like, and if you don't, leave a comment and let me know why so I can improve the videos. Last week I missed qual by 6 points, and this week I knew I could make it. All I needed to do was start on time and play my games out and the qual would be easy, right? Well, my first 3 games didn't go so well. I was playing poorly and trying to key, which is never a good combination, and I kinda just kept throwing. So in my 4th game, I decided to play for endgame and go for the win. I felt confident taking those fights because I had been on this side of zone for a long time and all the action was happening on the other side of zone, so I knew the risk of getting third-partied was low. I base up and try to pressure the players around me, but I've learned once zone opens, it's best to start rotating 99% of the time. Overall, I didn't play that endgame the greatest, but it was enough to get me 41 points, which was plenty to work with 3 more games. Unfortunately, in game 5, this guy puts me down off spawn after I break his ankles a little bit, which leaves me with 2 games left. At this point in the tourney, I was feeling a little bit worried. My fighting today was nowhere near on point enough to drop a bomb in qual, so I knew I needed 2 solid games to get me there. I decided my best course of action was to sit in a house for as long as possible to make it to endgame. Well, I ended up pulling zone and sitting in this house for almost 10 minutes. I actually AFK'd for a bit and came back in storm, but it's all good because there was a med kit waiting for me. Then I hit this rift and I base up on the mountain here. And then eventually I make my rotate to zone where I wait for endgame to start. Once I crack this guy, I completely turn my brain off and try to phase into his box for literally 20 seconds. Looking back, I have so many heals, but I was so focused on getting a refresh off this guy that I completely didn't realize. My final opens game has the same strategy as last game. Just get looted up and find a nice spot to sit away from the action. I try and get an easy kill by sneaking on this guy, but after 20 seconds I give up and find a basement to sit in. I was in here for 8 whole minutes and I only fired 3 shots before I had to go to zone. Once I get in zone, I box up and start scouting and waiting for endgame once again. It wasn't the prettiest opens, but we did it. We qualified to our first ever finals. Going into finals, I wasn't expecting to do very well. I figured I'd be a little nervy, and I wanted to fight a little bit just to see what the skill level was like in finals. Overall, I didn't feel like the caliber of player was out of my league. Granted, I didn't take that many fights, but the ones I did, I felt like I could have won them if I was just a little more steady in my mechs and my aim. Game sense wise, I was doing great with my rotates in mid game, and I had a pretty good loadout to take to endgame. I know my biggest hurdle in finals will be the endgames, as it's the weakest area of my skill set by far. But these last two solo cups have been the most fun I've had playing Fortnite in a long time, and I've really been enjoying myself. So I've decided to start playing scrims to try and make up for some lost time and basically have endgame 101 class. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.